Hello, and hope everybody is doing well tonight. It is another freezing night, depending where you're coming from. Where we are, it was like minus 30 something today, so quite cold. Hope everybody is doing well. So, if you've tuned in this weekend, you know that we have received Holiday Main Street. So, of course, we couldn't wait and had to complete it. So, I've got my table set up here and I'm just going to be organizing some of my stuff now that I have the trolley, music shop, and the toy store all together. So let's take a look. So we've got the table. Hello, Angus. Hope you're doing well. We finished the music store and the toy store today, which I can show you the toy store. So this we completed today. It's got a nice bluebird up top, a little rabbit in the window, nice wreaths. And then the back, inside the toy store, you've got a cashier. Someone's balling with $100. And then you've got a pretty cool toy shelf. And then upstairs, another Christmas tree, bed, resting area. So definitely a nice addition to the Christmas village. And of course, we got the music store completed yesterday, which is pretty wonderful. So here's the trolley that goes in front of the main street. So we're just kind of setting that up. I've put the Christmas tree sort of over here type of area. And I don't even know if that can be seen on camera or not. But here is where the table starts. So we have my favorite set, the Alpine Lodge, followed by Elves Clubhouse. And all of these were gift with purchases. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm just showing off the Winter Village. Hope everybody's having a good night. Click that subscribe button. Come on back. I like to do Lego content and traveling. So right now we're just taking a look at all of my street, Christmas Village, coming together. Now, over here is the Christmas train that we ended up buying and motorizing. However, we took that out and put it in the trolley, which is something that I did last night if you were watching. So she's sitting in there. It's all motorized. It's beautiful. And it's very heavy, which is nice. So now that we have all of these accessories, it would be ideal to come up with something here. This is also my favorite minifigure, guys. I got him out of an advent calendar, and I thought he was the cutest. He's dressed up as a Christmas tree. So he's going to go right over here. I think eventually I'll get a Christmas tree farm. You know what's super awesome as well is when you make things out of your extra pieces. So this is just an extra campfire that I made, just with extra pieces that were hanging around. This was the fire that it came with. So I figured it looked pretty good. Now, I didn't have these angled pieces. I only had the extra flames that come with the candles, but I still think it looks pretty good. And then also over here, another thing I made out of the extra pieces, which I was so happy about, is actually this little magical flower bush thing. Guys, another exciting thing, we're expecting like 4 packages tomorrow from Lego. So we have our pieces coming in from Europe, and we're going to be able to make some more sets. So watch out for that. Subscribe if you like Lego content. We bought a lot of, 2 or 3 gift with purchases. So that's another reason why I have to set up some sort of area over here. These as well. I guess I'm going to use the campfires to start with. And I think what I'll do is I'll just bring all the Christmas minifigures. Or I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I have all the snowboarders and stuff by the fires? Or should I have these guys going somewhere else? I have a little alien, which is super funny, that I hide in the winter village for my family to find. This is another great piece that came from the advent calendar. He's like a pirate snowman. So pretty cool. I want to put him somewhere. Actually, he might look good next to the trolley. I don't know. Let's see. We can put him here. There. Yeah, that looks cute. Of course. That'll work. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. If you like Lego or you like traveling, think about subscribing. Okay, this is another cool little reindeer that we got. So all of these accessories can go on our amazing start of our Christmas village. So again, this is my favorite set. The Alpine Lodge. Let me know if you guys have that set. And then we have other bigger accessories, like we have the Elf workshop truck that we got this year. What else? Oh, this is another thing, is I bought the set of Toy Story. It's Toy Story's train. And look at these minifigures. If you grew up with Toy Story, then you can absolutely appreciate this. And guys, look. It's RC. Woo-hoo. And he's got a little one of those soldiers that jumped off the banister during Andy's birthday. So there's Woody. So I don't know yet whether this is going to stay in the Winter Village or not. And then here we have Jessie. Let me get her off here. Jessie wasn't my favorite. The original and the third one were my favorite Toy Story movies. So there's Jessie doing her thing. And then, of course, there's Buzz. And Buzz actually comes in his own spaceship, which is pretty awesome. So again, he's got his little wings. He's got his little face on. So he looks great. So he goes back in his spaceship that goes on the train. And then there's Bo Peep with her sheep, which she's quite nice as well. So I got that Toy Story piece. So I figured if I didn't have enough pieces or minifigs, that maybe I would put this in the collection. However, we're going to have to wait and see. So this setup is not going to be like exactly how it's going to go. But this is the plan thus far, is Alpine Lodge, followed by Elves Clubhouse, which is nice. I love the skating rinks and these details. And then, like I said, I hide the alien around So if anybody can see it, it is in this picture. Does anybody see the alien? So this is the Elves Clubhouse. Then we have what we finished last night, which was the Music House. Yes, let's go back to the Lego guy. There he is. He's right in this corner. And he's got his little helmet on that I can't get. So there he is. But I can't say anymore. So there is the music store that we completed last night. And then you have the toy store that we completed today. So beautiful details with the Blue Jay and some of the other toys, as well as the instruments in that are in the Main Street Music Hall building, which I will just turn it around. We haven't played it yet, so this is much easier for me to do. But in case you guys weren't on the live last night, that's the minifig, don't worry. Here's the inside of the music store. So you have the violin, the guitar. There's a drum kit here. You've got a saxophone over on this side, as well as your concert poster. And then upstairs, like, look at this lounge you have. You got your swivel chairs, because what music store doesn't need swivel chairs? Coffee. And then you've got your retro kitchen there. All of these doors open, by the way. So the music set was definitely a must for the Christmas Village. So we'll just set that back there. We're going to plate all of these things. And then we have our first plated one, which is Santa's Post Office. So that'll be the first one. This is the one that has the balloon that comes in and the beautiful trees that we built. So needless to say, our Christmas Village is coming along and definitely getting to be a more magical place. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and we'll see you on the next one.